video of some of the front end mods I've done on my Honda CRF 300 LS, the gray one, as you can see. If I can get this gimbal camera to focus. So I put I'm trying to keep the main part we're talking about today in focus. I put the adventure spec rally tower on my particular bike, and I'll go over some of the pros and cons of it. I'll try to do my best to insert a pic of all the wiring that I had to pack in my particular case, but I did add these Aurora 2-inch lights for the DRL rings, auxiliary lights, so that did add to it. I put a GPS, my Garmin Zumo XT up there wired to the bike on a keyed accessory, and also put a can't even think, sorry. Also put a cigarette lighter, which you can see there where my finger is if I'm pointing the camera, but you know, the windshield itself is not very tall, but you know, it seems like I was saying, sorry, my Osmo Pocket 3, I hit a wrong button. But the windshield itself is not very tall. Like, I wear large size gloves, so my hand is not super really tall for an American male. And, you know, you can tell by my hand, it's not very tall, but it actually is pretty effective at, you know, kind of 4-lane speeds. I don't really take this bike on the interstate. This is my second bike. This is mainly my BDR bike, backroad bike, commuting, more back roads. I use my Yamaha FJR 1300 more for road touring. This is not a touring bike. This is just a little dual sport. And to those of you who are wondering why I had all this on the front and had to get to all this wiring, which is not fun on this bike. Behind this headlight is where your switch auxiliary from the factory is. You pull up a little basically a cap for the plug, and it's all right there. But I added hammer LEDs. These are a little pricey, but if you buy these, you're probably never going to break one, because they will literally do this. They're like spring loaded, like a little door stopper thing at the bottom, and they're just they're super bright, super well made. They come with these really like aluminum CNC billet, the way that Honda have these little washers front and rear. They fit right on there, fit really nice. I'm super impressed. You can keep the Honda, I'll turn this on a minute. You can keep the Honda daytime running lights with these as well. They give you that option. Come with front and back for those. They also come with all, you know, it's all plug and play wired. They come with the flasher relay, so you don't get a hyper flash. I'll put them on flash for you here in a second. Sorry, this video is kind of all over the place a little bit, but as you can tell, they're very bright. And the headlight here, sorry, I'm a little, the headlight, that's with the Cyclops lights on and the full everything on, and they seem like they're going to do a very good job. Turn this off, but this isn't a whole lot of work if you're not doing a bunch of wiring like me. Like, if you're just mounting this and putting the windshield on, this is not too bad. It's just 2 bolts either side on that. Mount the bracket, you know, this frame part, that's part of your bracket. Then you mount the windshield. I got a clear one because they don't really offer a smoked one. They just offer a black one, a red one, and an orange, and I think maybe a yellow for Suzuki, and that's it. And I said, I'll just get the clear. And that way, you know, sitting down off-road and standing up, I can always look through it, and especially me with filming, being a motovlogger, people can always see through it. And that's it. So now I'm going to jump on the bike and talk about this now that I've done a walk around and tell you and show you like what it looks like in the cockpit and explaining more things. So stand by to the action camera on my face, which is another DJI Action 4. Stand by. I'll be right back.